got the parts and tools, my friend, will print it in the yard. It takes some time and patience aligning every bar, but once it's done you won't regret printing things from afar. Do you want to build a Voron? We'll make it chic and slick. Don't forget your Allen wrench and the vertex click. We'll have to watch some YouTube vids and read the GitHub docs. Just don't forget to double check the belts and pulleys box. Do you want to build a Voron? Just one more tweak or two. All those tiny nuts and bolts, well, they're what'll see you through. And when it's finally printing layers clean and smooth, you'll find the joy you seek in every single groove. Watch that extruder go, watch the filament flow. Cooling fan is working right, hear the stepper motors might. Print that bend sheet tight, no sanding tonight. Our Voron in its glory, but we're working in story. Do you want to build a Voron? Let's calibrate the bed. We'll fine-tune every single part so the prints come out ahead. Meshing the details precise, making sure it's flat. No more warping on our plot and no more errors every chat. Do you want to build a Voron? Now that we're so close, the print quality is sublime. Let's give it one last toast. So here's to all the Voron folks who helped us through the cheers. Our 3D printers standing tall, let's print for years and years.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay, let's get that going. Okay. Play with that audio level. There we go. There we go. How's everyone doing today? That is, shoot, who was that? Who was that? Somebody made that song on the Voron Discord. Yes, it's AI. Shoot, who was it? Where was it? Somebody posted, shoot. So this is a problem. One of the admins posted it in one of the mod channels and they linked it from GChat, and I can't remember who originally made that song, but somebody on the Voron Discord made that song. They just posted on the Discord and I found it funny, so I played it. How's everyone doing today? It's snowing. Look, 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 look. You can see the snow, right? The camera's totally not blown out, right? It's not blown out. There's a box in the way. Look, look, it's snowing. You can see all the snow. That's how blown out the camera is. Winter is coming tomorrow because it's the first day of winter. How's everyone doing today? It's Friday. My office is a mess. This is what happens when you get when you're like me and you're scatterbrained and you have 20 projects on the go. So today's stream is gonna be, I think we got enough we can yap about, and then I'm gonna organize. We're organizing today. The holidays are here. Let's be honest, it's the Friday before like Christmas week. Nobody wants to work today. If you're working today, I know you're not working because you're watching the stream. Nobody wants to do anything the Friday before Christmas week, right? Let's be honest. Let's be honest. You understand, right? Like, you get what I'm laying down here, right? Right? We're all on the same boat here. We all kind of get it. Bolt sorting. Well, here's the thing. I was gonna grace you all with a bolt counting stream, okay? I was gonna grace you all with a bolt counting stream. The problem is for a bolt counting stream is I need to get at the bolts to do the counting stream. And the problem is to get at the bolts, we got to get through that. Yes, it's a mess. I know it's a mess. The problem is I'm getting to the point now where I want to have multiple projects on the go and I don't have room. Because I'm very much I'll put it there and that's okay for now, but then I'll put something else there and that's okay for now. And the next thing I know, I have a pile. So that's what we're doing today. We are working on the pile. We're going to talk. I'm going to talk about the helmet because the helmet's pretty much done. And this is what's kind of doing it. It's like the helmet's done. I need somewhere to put the helmet. Okay, but I need to work on the helmet. And now I need somewhere to put all the body armor parts because I'm doing a full set of armor for this. By the way, tip, if you're throwing out these like blades, you know, you got the jerry rig everything knife, which is like the same as all these other knives with the replacement X-Acto blades. Before you throw it in the garbage, wrap it with tape. Put tape over the blade. You don't have to like tape it perfectly, but just wrap it with tape before you throw it in the garbage. Less of a chance of it slicing yourself. I sliced my hand open once, literally just throwing a bag of garbage out at work. Because I picked up the bag of garbage, it was full in my work area, and at the time it was just, okay, I'm sick of this bag of garbage being full. I work nights, it's not gonna be cleaned in the morning. So I picked the bag up, I tied it up, and I brought it to the dumpster outside. And I went to huff it into the dumpster, and you know, the dumpster's about this tall. So I grabbed the bag, and it's pretty heavy, and I just kind of like put my hand under it and do one of these, and I sliced my hand open because somebody had thrown out a razor blade into it at the bottom, and it just was there. So always put tape on it. Someone else getting sliced. Yeah, you don't want yourself or a friend or a coworker. It's you don't want some coffee, and by coffee I mean black paint. That looks like my garage. Yeah, my garage is a mess right now. It's actually the cleanest it's been in a while. It's just everything that's clean is not on camera. I'm trying to get normally it's the opposite. Normally everything within the bounds of the camera is clean and everything outside is a mess. I've actually gone and cleaned a lot of the other side. I have a paint booth set up now. I've got a bunch of stuff, but now I got to come back over here and get this because this guy took up a lot of room. So behold the T45 helmet, and I installed the fans in it too. So this actually has fans in it. I haven't wired them up yet to a proper, I need to get a battery. So I'm just using some AA's for now just to test, but behold the helmet. It's actually, the only thing that's not done on it, there's a couple things I still need to finish. I want to put like I want to put like a foam around this area here. One, to keep it from rattling so much, and also I think it'll help it with like hiding, like you could see the printed parts. I need to do that. I need to put a battery bank in it, and then the light. Some of the parts on here aren't like attached on purpose, they're friction fit. So this light, it's done, but it's inert. There's nothing in here. I do want to redo this, modify the file so I can put some LEDs in here, and then resin print the lens so I can actually have this be powered. Because I could drill a little hole in the slot here to get wires into the helmet, because this is just literally friction fit for now. Same with this whole arm assembly. This whole arm assembly here, which still moves. This just goes in on a pin, like it just slides in. And the whole point of that was I can remove it if I need to. Also, if I break it, I can fix it. But I almost made the biggest goof ever the other day. So I'm putting, this is old vacuum hose, right? The hoses on this are old vacuum hoses. For one, this is actually big enough I can wear my glasses in it. So this is the first helmet I've made where I can actually like wear my glasses in the helmet, and it actually works pretty good. Although it is a little bobbleheady still. I haven't foamed it up enough, so it still kind of rattles. But what I did was the insert on the back here, I hollowed it out. And then also because I want to be able to fix this if it breaks, the hose parts, aren't permanently attached. And they have little fans in them. You can see the fan there, right? I totally on purpose sized this clearance because this was originally a solid part. I totally cleared this perfectly to fit a 30 millimeter fan. Totally on purpose, for real, no cap. So now it draws air in through these slots here and it blows cool air through into the front. Is it enough to keep it from fogging up? I don't know because I don't have a battery bank to power it yet. I was using AA's, but by the time I got to actually testing everything, the batteries were dead. They're down to like 3 volts. That's why I don't want to use this. I want to use like a cheap little 5-volt battery bank instead of these. These are nice because, yeah, you can just grab new batteries. The problem is you suffer from voltage sag. And when you're using 5-volt batteries, they kind of sag pretty quick. Or 5-volt fans, when they sag, they suck. Neil, thank you for coming to member. But I'll be honest, I almost screwed up big time. Because this is vacuum hose, right? I still have some here. This is vacuum hose. I had an old shop vac and I'm like, okay, well, the shop vac's dead. I'll just cut the hose up and use it for that. Cause it's like, I could buy like surplus, like the proper hose. It's like 30 bucks on Amazon Prime. But the problem is when you're doing a cosplay like this, that shit adds up real quick. Cause it's like this little hose right here, for example. Okay, you see this little hose right here? This isn't attached to anything. It's just sitting there because this isn't permanent. This is just some like the wire sleeving from a Prusa. Because this isn't the hose I want to use. I want to use braided cable. So I want a braided cable to go from here to here, right? In there, you can kind of see it in there. So I want braided cable. Like the Bowden tube that has the wire braid on the outside that you use for like pneumatics and whatnot. I want to use that. Problem is, you have to buy a length of that hose. And the length of that hose is like 20 bucks. So there's $20. Getting the proper hoses, there's another $20. Oh, you want the lens? Well, it's a welding mask. There's another $20. A can of the spray paint is $20. It's amazing how quick little things add up when you do a project like this. It's insane how quickly it adds up. Little bits here and there. Like, oh, hey, I want to put some LEDs in there. Okay, I need to get some 5-volt LEDs. Okay, I need to do all this other. Like, it adds up really quickly. Also, I like the fact that so much of it is just friction fit. So like, this still moves. And also, if I break it, I can replace it. That's one of the reasons it's all friction fit still. So I can fix it. But anyways, back to the hose. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just use this old hose because the vacuum was dead and I threw it out. So I'm like, I'll just use the hose. I cut off the hose before I threw it out. And I test fit it all. And I'm like, yeah, this works. You have to bend the hose quite hard because one of the problems with the helmet is when you're wearing it, you have the biggest, bulkiest World of Warcraft orc warrior shoulder pauldrons with this thing. So you have to have them really tight. So anyways, I did a bunch of test fitting. And then before I hooked the fans up, I'm like, wait a minute. Before I glued everything in, I'm like, wait a minute. I almost screwed up big time. This was a shop vac. I was using this as a shop vac for my CNC router that I used to cut carbon fiber. And also drywall dust when I refinished the garage here and everything else. All that was in this tube that I was about to blow air through into my face. Yeah. Needless to say, before I glued it in, I cleaned everything real good. That was a little bit of a, oh shit, what am I doing? Wait a minute, hold up, pump the brakes. Let's think about this for a second, because that would have been real bad. That would have been real bad. But yeah, so all I have left to do on this is put a battery bank in it. This part I'll do at some point, but I'm not a huge rush. I got to put some foam around the inside, and then I should have a video on this. I probably will do a video. I have been recording B-roll. I got smart. This is what I do now. This guy. I have this guy now. This is my monopod and a GoPro Hero 10. Thank you, John. I just keep this out. It's got a battery bank in it. I just go up, I set it up, okay, there, I just push the button, it just starts recording, blah, 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 bibbidi bobbidi boo, okay, I'm done, and it saves. So, yeah, it's saved my butt a few times. Or it's not saved my butt, but it's having this just in the shop ready to go should help a lot with videos, because that's my big problem with videos. I will come out here at like 11 o'clock at night and just work on something for like an hour. And it's like when I'm done, I'm like, shoot, I didn't record anything. So it's like, yeah, I gotta work on recording more. This year, I really want to focus on. I know I said this would be there, and this year we started off pretty good. This year we're gonna have a year-end recap stream, like state of the channel stream, between Christmas and New Year's, probably next Saturday. Calendar. There's no calendar app in Windows. Okay. Yeah, probably next Saturday. Next Saturday we'll do like a state of the channel stream, because there's no streams next week because of Christmas, or at least on the Tuesday. But this year we started off pretty good. I was averaging about a video a week, which was the goal at the beginning of the year, and that kind of dropped off near the end of the year, because I'll be honest, those videos weren't doing anything for the channel. It sucked. The videos weren't bringing in anything for the channel. I know people like the videos. I know like a lot of people found me from like my Clipper tutorial videos. But like, I only had one video this year get over 100,000 views. And guess what? That was a video of me at LTT. Had nothing, well, actually it had, we were talking about 3D printing there. But like that's what the, according to YouTube, my most viewed video this year was me, with literally Tynan on camera more than me. Was my best video of the year. So, yeah. Also, I had to do epoxy a bunch of stuff on here. And I got really smart, because you can't see the epoxy, because I mixed paint into the epoxy, so you don't see the botch jobs. $1 million a week? I did buy a lottery ticket, so I might be a millionaire. I won't find out till Saturday. I never buy lottery tickets. The only time I buy a lottery ticket is if I'm like, if I go to a grocery store and I happen to go through the customer service kiosk, I will buy the cheapest lottery ticket. I'll buy like the $3 $6.49 and just be like, yep, if I win, I win. I'm not gonna win, but if I win, I win. Okay, let's do some cleaning. Let's do some cleaning. So today's stream is gonna be a yap and chill. The whole point of the stream today is I'm gonna try and organize some stuff. While I'm doing that though, QA, open floor, you want me to yap about something, talk about something, look at something, let me know. We'll do some deep dives. I know one of the first things I want to do is what everyone thinks I love to do, and I actually am getting extremely sick and annoying of doing this. Let me pull up this. Let me find it. Where is, what's his name? Honestly, I'm getting annoyed of doing this. And I do it because this is the only way apparently the company works. Hi everyone, welcome to Shit on Bamboo Hour. So what's going on with Bamboo? Why am I shitting on Bamboo? 3D printing world. The guy designs models. There's quite a few people in the 3D printing little bubble that we're in that's their job. They run Patreons where they design models. And Maker World is doing absolutely F all to enforce copyright on their site. Simple as that. Who could have saw it coming? But yeah, essentially what people are doing is they're taking paid models and essentially either slightly rescaling it. So instead of it being 100%, it's 101%. Or they just like add a couple fillets or something. Yeah, so all they did was just turn like this one detail into like a slightly different detail. So see, they got rid of the rib. So now Bamboo goes, nah, it's not the original file. What are we gonna do? We can't take it down. And then also apparently if you're like a creator with Bamboo, yeah, they just scale it or remove or do that. But apparently one of the things is if a creator signed on with their program or something, they can't see the original file. Yeah. So it's kind of absolutely sad, the state of Bamboo. where I'm just going to call it out. They're actively buying a community by the point system. The reward system on Maker World, in my opinion, is nothing more than a loss leader for them to just try and harvest market share to make bigger number, better company. And they don't care about the fact that they're actually harming creators in the community to do this. And I won't accept, like, not that it matters what I accept. Bambu doesn't care about me, let's be honest. I don't accept anything from them other than an apology and also an explanation why they allowed this to happen. Because this is the problem with Bambu. They're completely reactionary. They're not proactive. It's completely reactive with them. They don't do anything unless they get bad PR about it. And then they put out an apology. I don't want an apology. I want an explanation how you allow this to happen and why you're allowing it to happen. This is getting really annoying because it's like, I don't want to call out Bambu constantly. It's bloody annoying because I get a million bloody comments from Bambu fanboys in the chat, in the comments, but it's like, guys, police your shit. I don't want you to fail. I want you to be a better company. And it's getting really annoying watching you come out with an okay printer. The printer's fine, but then just stifle everything with just bullshit. It's getting really annoying. And apparently I'm not the only one, because they currently have like a 2.0 on Trustpilot, and a lot of it has to do, I went through some of these comments last night. A lot of these comments have to do with basically bad support for their machines, bad service with their machines, people saying they were supposed to get gift cards and they never did, and then shipping issues. So they sit at like a 2.0 on Trustpilot. Just for the record, other, like, they're slightly above Creality's 1.6, but Bruce is at 4.6, 3DJ's at 3.8. Like, it is what it is. Bambu just, I know if you go read all their docs are like, I told them to run a DMCA. I'm like, if the company actively won't, like, if the company won't do their due diligence, file a DMCA and hit them hard. Like, this isn't like you don't, like, you give them an inch, they take a mile. You have to, like, nip this stuff in the butt, because I've talked to people that are straight, like, I've talked to people at 3D printing events that are like, oh yeah, I get free printers all the time from Bambu. I just keep uploading models, or people just farm out like a Fiverr artist to just mass produce STLs that they just shotgun out onto the site. And by shotgun, I mean just throw them out just so they can farm points. Like, it's not a productive system for us. Simple as that. So that's the mini Bambu rant. Get your shit together and quit leeching off good content creators and allowing your community to basically break copyright laws for your own benefit. Quit endorsing that behavior. Quit, and by endorsing it, you are endorsing it. By not stopping it, that's you actively supporting it. Be better. It's getting annoying. Yeah. Anyways, I missed some stuff here. I'm sorry. Andy, $20. Cheers and appreciate it. Thanks for all you do. It's cleaning time. That's what I do. Okay, quick question from Nicholas, $4.99. Cheers and appreciate it. 2025 will bring any real tool changer competition. Prusa XL is the only. Tool changers are expensive and they're finicky. I honestly, unless Bambu comes out with like the best tool changer in the world that's cheap, I really don't see what else game changing they're working on. They're working on, apparently it's a dual nozzle thing. I don't know. But as for direct competition for Prusa, no. I highly doubt you will see another tool changer that will be as capable as the XL at a much more competitive price point in the next year. Simple as that. Why? Tool changers are finicky. Even after launch, it took how long for Prusa to get, like, the machine mechanically is okay, but they had some firmware stuff they had to sort with for a while. So even the launch of the XL wasn't smooth. It's in a much better state now, but it's finicky. The Prusa XL is not the machine for newbies. The machine for newbies is where the money's at. And a lot of these companies, they just go, what is the most profitable? Putting out a machine with even slimmer profit margins at an expensive price or an undercut price to try and get market share, and having to support that. You think the company that sells machines specifically that just work for the every person, and those very simple machines with a single nozzle, is already completely overloaded their customer service system? How do you think it's going to fare when little Timmy unboxes a 5-headed tool changer for Christmas and starts having calibration issues, or the tool heads just start falling off and they don't know how to put it back together? Like, yeah, that's the problem. It's not so much anyone can build a tool changer. Anyone can build a tool changer. Building a good tool changer is hard, and then supporting that tool changer is expensive. I want competition in the market, right? I want competition in the market. If we don't have competition, we get Creality putting out the same Ender 3 year after year, and we all are stuck on Thingiverse still with its crappy search. I want competition in the market, but I want healthy competition. So. I really got to get new scissors. These ones are dead. Okay, I'm going to do the thing that I hate doing, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to throw out a crap ton of 3D prints. Buy some gamer subs. Oh yeah, by the way, the whole intro was completely borked today. Every stream we give away a spool of POLYMAKER filament. Link in the video description. Enter for your chance. While you're doing that, check out the links in the description. Affiliate links don't cost you anything extra. Go a long way in supporting the channel. Buy gamer subs. Code Canuck. Save 10% on your order. There we go. Okay, there's the intro. Like the smash button, and if you want to help support the channel, the content I create, and the things I do, the best thing you could do is gift channel memberships, because that allows people who aren't members of the channel to become members of the channel, and you get videos early, you get access to the monthly members only live stream, which we will be doing next week as well, probably on the Thursday, I want to say, but that will be next week as well. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some stuff. By the way, PTFE tube, the 4.6 PTFE makes really good wire channels. When you got to drill a hole through a 3D print and then run wires through it, it kind of sucks because the wires keep catching on the infill. So just put like drill a hole big enough to put a piece of the 4.6 Bowden tube through the hole, and then you run your wires through that, and it works pretty good. Have you heard about the Sicko box? I just heard of it. Other than that, no. I'm assuming it's an enclosure of some sort. I probably won't be enclosing my XL anytime soon, simply for the fact that it's in PLA and PET-G duty, and it's in my basement. So I'm trying to sort out my setup so that out here is the ABS and like the more volatile stuff, and inside is the cleaner to print stuff. Okay. So this one I need to save. This print I need to save because it's from this machine, and I need it for the video. But I think a lot of this other stuff can go bye-bye. Like that guy, bye-bye. This guy, bye-bye. Prusa test prints, bye-bye. Which one were you on? Prusa Mark IV, FL7, cool. And this gargoyle goes on here. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's a dry box for the filament under the XL. Okay. I mean, that's not how I feed my XL. You know what, you're garbage. I gotta start throwing out stuff I don't need anymore. It's a Flexi Dragon. I'll keep the Flexi Dragon. The little guy. It's like the Prusa handbook. I did read this once. If this was 15 years ago and we didn't all have smartphones, everyone would have the Prusa manual in their bathroom. I guarantee it. Your garbage. Your paper towels. We're keeping you. Nice work on the helmet. Thank you. Thank you. Is there a good stealth burner kit? What do you mean kit? Like you need the hardware? You can buy the hardware standalone. I don't know who sells standalone stealth burner kits. I've never actually looked one up. LDO, I guess. I don't know. Wiring up your Troodon. V1, which is 400 by 400 by 500. Okay, so you modified a derivative. Okay, so the Troodon V1 is a knockoff Voron with a bunch of custom parts that you've now modified to be all-wheel drive. Fun. Ooh, filaments. These little sheets. Oh my god. What's in here? I'm gonna find so much stuff that I didn't know I had. What's in here? What's in here? Where are you? What are you? You're a cable. Oh, cameras. Are these cameras? I think these are cameras. No, what are these? What is this? Oh, it is a camera. It is a camera. Oh, it's one of those 3DO cameras. Okay. This has to go in this guy behind me. I think. I'll figure it out. I think it's a nozzle camera. So this is going to go in a box. I have a box of things I want to keep. Put you in the box. Hey, everyone. Hello, Nizo. Some retailers sell the self-burner printed parts and gear sets for Clockwork 2 with generic hot end. There you go. If you can, go with a good known name brand. Personally, like, print the parts yourself. If you can't print the parts yourself, yeah, okay. But you can print the parts yourself as long as you got a machine that can do ABS, which most printers can. Ooh, charcoal. Or an extruder kit like Galileo 2. Honestly, if you are going with a kit, I am gonna say personally, get a Galileo 2 kit. While the Clockwork is a nice extruder and it works fine, I've personally got no issues with it. I think the Galileo 2 is a better extruder kit. So, what are you doing? Can I get you out? Why are you so tight? Why don't you want to come out? There we go. Just trying to save the bearing. Where is my bin? I know I'll dig to it eventually. Oh, there it is. There it is. Bin of screws. Did I build a belted extruder before? I built belted extruders. It's been a while since I've used one, but I have built them in the past. They're not really the current real go-to. The M4 is still belted, right? The M4 is a belted extruder, right? You're garbage. Fabrico for all stealth burner stuff. There you go. We'll throw a Fabrico shill out there. Go to Fabrico. Buy your stuff at Fabrico. What's this? Extra XL parts. Keep that. What do we got here? What do we got here? What is this? What's in the box? What's in the box? We're gonna find so much stuff. Oh, this is for the FL Sun. Okay. Ooh, 3D printing adhesive. I'll keep that. Big gear. Metal gear. And 0.6 hot end. Is this for the FL Sun? Be nice if you guys labeled your box. Okay, I guess it's for the FL Sun. Put that in there. With a pin. The random stuff companies give you sometimes. It's like, what is all this? Kernel. Metal gear. You knew. I need scissors. 67. The Papillo seems. Is that the one that is a belted extruder? So, oh, okay. You mean belted extruder where you have belts pushed instead of gears? You do belts. I have seen those. I know of them. That's about it. I haven't actually used one myself. There is one or two I do want to play with, but I just haven't gotten to it. It's one of those things. The problem is all my built machines have extruders that I like, and it's like, oh, I gotta change it out. Why are you changing it out? Just to change it out. Well, okay. Garbage. What are all you bits? What is that? That's a Clockwork 1. Oh, this is all ender parts. Oh, hey! A mosquito hotted. Okay. I mean, okay. What's in here? Ooh, what are you? You are a Mellow Super 5 Pro. Okay. Put you in the box of things I want to keep. What are you? Paperwork that I should probably keep for taxes. In the bin. In the bin. Bunch of filament I gotta bring downstairs. Save the black duck. It's rare. Are they? Put you over there. Belted extruders are good experimental fill. Yeah, like the belted extruders do have a place. Is this my peak benching or is this ABS? No, that's ABS. Garbage. Like, that's the easiest way to tell if it's the peak benchy. Try and break it. If it breaks easily, it's not the peak benchy. Oh shoot, you're a toolhead board. What are you? PV3 toolhead PCB? V1.6. Oh, this is for a, I think this is the bad one from the positron, the dead one. ABS. Your ABS, you can go on the shelf. Oh my god, my shelf is full already. I gotta put another shelf of filament out here. Jeez. How do I have so much filament? LDO just sent me another care package. So I got the sampler pack of LDO ABSs to play with, which is gonna be good. I'm gonna need that for the box turtle. Found a link to a stealth burner kit from Tringle Labs and posted in the live. Okay. I mean, you didn't have to. What are you? Your garbage, your USB cable. Keep the USB cable. Oh my god, I have so many. Your garbage. What are you? Your filament. Parent tool head boards. Yeah, I've actually done it before. I've repaired a few boards in my day. The thing is, it's got to be worth it. And it's hard to justify it when you don't know what's wrong with the board too. So when you have the board and you just have the board and it's not working and you don't know why it's not working, it makes it kind of a problem. What board is this? This is a small one. There we go. Cat started looking for the squeak noise. Okay, unplug you. And I'm just gonna cut these. Why? Why not? There we go. Which board is this? This is an SKR Mini V 1.1. Neat. Save you. You are garbage. What do we got in here? Show that on stream. Actually, I'm gonna save this. This print's pretty cool. Same with this. Get that little guy. Don't show the Nerf stuff on stream. Learned our lesson the first time. Which province is snowing are you in? Why do you need to know? This was a fun print. I think I did this on the Mark IV. I think this was on the Mark IV. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was on the Mark IV. It'd be really cool to actually do some cosplay with this stuff. Like, actually, one second. I want to try something. I'm going to spray paint this silver. One second. One second here. Actually, let me grab my thing. I was using this for whitewashing, or not whitewashing, blackwashing the helmet. This, if you're setting up a paint booth, quick tip, go buy a cheap Lazy Susan at like a dollar store and print one of these like grid square things, or Hexfinity or whatever the heck they're called, and put this on your thing. So that way when you're painting stuff, you put your stuff on here. It allows you to spin it around, and you don't, like, it doesn't stick because it's all porous and whatnot. Okay, where's silver spray paint? Silver spray paint, right here. Let's see how this works. Let's see how this works. I actually love the fact I have a paint booth now. Like, that isn't gonna work the best because it's a blue, but painting that in a black and then hitting it with that would probably actually work quite a bit. What happened with the Nerf? On my birthday stream earlier in the year, I was showing off some of the 3D printed stuff I was working on at the time, and one of them was a Helldivers 2 prop. And by a prop, I mean one of the LED accelerators from the game. I really hate the whole self-censorship thing we got to do on social media. I hate it. I hate it. But anyways, yeah, so it was one of those, and I went, hey, look at this thing. And yeah, YouTube flagged me as holding a firearm, which kind of sucked because I almost lost the ability to stream for a month, which would have really sucked because it is my job. What's that? Pantheon. Ooh, it's a bag. Was the dragon scale bulletproof? That's again, but 3D printed. The problem is cracking. The problem with the dragon scale stuff. Oh, here we go. I found my cup of liberty that I printed on a machine with way too many VFA issues. What are you? You're all garbage. I found a Nighthawk kit. I didn't know I had an extra Nighthawk kit. That would have saved me from having to rip the Nighthawk kit out of that one printer. But I have an extra Nighthawk kit. Okay, that's good to know. That's what I mean. I told you, I'm like, we're going to find a lot of fun stuff in this pile. Jason just sends me stuff occasionally. Like, I won't even know it's coming. A box will show up and it'll be like, okay. So, Rev A, batch 2405. Could somebody tell me if that batch had any issues? Because I don't know. What ended up being wrong with the Pantheon? Nothing. I mean, it's off right now. But Pantheon's fine. I just turned it off because the fan was getting annoying. I was out here working on stuff and it's like, oh. Annoying fan. What's this? Oh, hey, it's a bunch of video ideas that I never did any of them. Ooh, crappy white filament. Bin. What's this? Oh. Flex plates. Oh, it's the Pantheon flex plates. I never use these because they gave it to me and they're nothing wrong with them, but they're not textured and I like texture, so I just kind of put a 4-on-1 on it and left it. Rob, they got a member. You let your membership lapse? What the? Isn't it supposed to be automatic? Doesn't it automatically renew? I thought it automatically renewed. Okay. I have so many random 3D prints. I mean, it's... Oh, here's a Helldiver prop that got me in trouble. Let's put you up here so I don't accidentally show it off. Rob gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers and appreciate it. There's claims the HTS rebels could use 30 PPs. That's probably fine. They use them a lot in the Myanmar. The stuff going on in the Myanmar, they use a lot of the FGC 9s. I mean, they're functional. Here's the thing. Yeah, you can make a 3D printed pew pew that works pretty good nowadays. Go follow any of the 3D pew pew guys on Twitter. They make some pretty ballin' stuff. The thing is, a ranged toy is not a weapon of war. And also, if they're in Syria, I'm pretty sure a good old Kalashnikov is a little bit easier to come by over there. Do I doubt that any of them used 3D pew pew? No, I firmly believe they did. And I would expect there to be a couple involved. But it was probably like a couple random ones. Because also, PLA pew pew in the desert. Okay, I think these batteries are dead. I'm pretty sure both these batteries are dead. Let me do a voltage check. The number of people at 3D print replicas of pew pews. It's not that they're 3D printing replicas. They are 3D printing pew pew. It's with the way a lot of firearms are designed. Okay, let's see if I can make it through this conversation without getting my channel yoinked. A lot of the part that is the gun isn't. Yeah, this one's. Oh yeah. If your battery's holding 0 volts, I'm pretty sure it's dead. What about you? Yeah, these 0 volts. These batteries are dead. In the bin. It's like an AR. The whole lockup mechanism in AR is the bolt, barrel, upper receiver. So the lower receiver, essentially, for the most part, just needs to hold the fire control groups in the magazine. And then the mating surface between the upper and lower. You can 3D print that just fine. People have made AR lowers out of wood. Somebody made an AK using a shovel. They literally used a shovel and heated it up and bent it into the shape of an AK frame. Lower, because the AK is just tube steel, or it's bent steel with rivets in it. So it's not trivial to build a pew pew. The thing is, you need a CNC. You need a router. You need a Bridgeport. You need a mechanical tool. Problem is, not a lot of people have that. So people 3D print. And for those that don't know, in America, in most states, because it's federally, it's a thing, but some states have rules against it. Essentially, you can manufacture firearms as long as they're not editing, as long as they're not like, short barrel shotguns or, short barrel rifles. As long as it's like just like considered a firearm, you can manufacture for self-use. Just personally, you can manufacture for personal use. So you can, if I lived in Michigan, for example, I could 3D print a Glock lower for myself, and it's perfectly legal. If I try to sell those, then I get in big trouble, and I have to move states and hide. You know who I'm talking about if you're watching. But anyways, but if you're just doing it for personal use, you're fine to do that. I have so many cables wrapped up here. This is gonna be a nightmare. I have a rat's nest here, and oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay, what are you? Oh, you're stickers, Pantheon stickers. Woo! I'm gonna put these in the Pantheon so I don't lose them. Actually, let me turn the Pantheon on just so I have some light. Got a dead fan? So, what's this? Got a bad fan in this? What's going on? Oh, there we go. Forgot it maxes out all the fans on startup. There we go. Now we have lighting in the back. Hope you never do the influencer voice in your video. Voice really. Do I do the? Did I do the influencer voice? I don't do the influencer. Do I do the influencer voice there? I don't think I did. What's up, everybody? No, we don't do that round here. We don't do it around here. But yeah, the whole TLDR at the end of the day, it's not hard to manufacture those things to begin with. 3D printing is just another avenue. They're that's where my ES120 thing. I was wondering where I put this thing. ES126. Okay, let's charge it, see if it even works. I have a charger somewhere. Where did I put the charger? I had a charger. I just saw it. Oh, it's over here. Let's plug it in, plug it in. There we go. Nope, not you. Wait, are you? No, wait, you're the wrong charger. You're the right charger. There we go. Where are you? How much output? 2 amp? I can live with 2 amp. 2 amp charger. There we go. Charge. Will it charge? Will it blend? That is the question. Oh, it is charging. Okay. It's alive. You don't do it, I just can't stand it. I mean, I like my voice has changed on screen. Like if you go back and watch some of my earlier streams, the way I talk is different now. But I think I'm just more confident with my ability to speak on a live stream. You go back and watch some of my first live streams, they're brutal. They're brutal. It took me a bit to figure out how to speak. What is all? Oh God! All these wires are from like the dead tool head on the Magneto. I'm gonna keep you though, because I'm gonna have to salvage your wires at some point. I need a bin for wires. That's what I need a wire bin. Let me see. I have a bin I can use for wires somewhere. A box. Hooray! Hooray! Nature's best thing for wires. A random box filled with foam. So much foam. Oh, let's not dox myself. Who are you? You're not important. Now it's incoherent rambling. I mean, that's usually how they all are, aren't they? John Madden. John Madden. I'm sorry, when we send people back to the moon, with Elon Musk being the head of SpaceX and all that shit, if an astronaut doesn't step on the foot on the moon and go AU and say John Madden, I'm going to be sorely disappointed. And if you have no idea what I'm referencing on, you missed the fun era of YouTube. If we don't get like peak cinema will be the day a NASA astronaut is bouncing on the moon saying AU. I think my garbage bin's a little full. And no, it wasn't full from just this stream. I was cleaning up before stream too. Yeah, come on. Maybe I shouldn't use this as a paint booth because I think it's stuck. Yeah, there we go. This is why you get Glad. Heavy duty. With reinforcing mesh. Paint booth. Ooh. Oh yeah. So obviously this isn't going to work perfectly because it's blue. But if I had printed these in black, okay, that works really good. Actually, one second. 1 second here. I'm gonna make a mess. 1 second here. 1 second. One second here. Why only 4 colors? I didn't ask on stream. So whenever I do a video at an event, I try to do the video before talking to them, because the problem is the amount of times I've gone to do a video at an event, but I end up talking to the person before I film the video. And then when we go to do the video, I forget about stuff because we've already talked about it. That was one of the things. It's 4 units because that's the standard. Apparently Bambu Studio, at the time they were designing, I think it might still be a thing. Essentially Bambu Studio and stuff based on bamboo like Orca, their multi-material works in banks of 4. So you kind of need 4 colors. Like it works in banks of 4. This is just black acrylic paint and water. So it's, I don't know the ratio, but just black acrylic paint and water. So need more. Trying something here. What I did was basically this bottle of paint was empty and I filled it with water and dissolved the paint in the water and shake it up real good. That's how I weathered that. Now I'm doing this the really fast getaway of doing it. Try not to make a mess. Normally you want the paint to dry for a day before doing this too, because it doesn't really want to stick too well at first, because it's got like a tackiness to it. Okay, let that just kind of sit for a bit. Okay, your garbage. Actually, let me put a new garbage bag in here. Garbage bags? Do I have garbage bags? I had garbage bags. Garbage bag. Good morning. Good morning. Actually, you know what I need? I need some copper in this. 1 second. You'll see what I'm doing. You'll see what I'm doing. This should work. I'm making a complete mess here, but you'll see what I'm doing. You'll see what I'm doing. You'll see what I'm doing. It makes sense in context. Making potions. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. Shouldn't be doing this right on the desk because it's gonna go right through, but you'll see why in a second. I'm not showing you on camera because I showed you the before. So now we're let that dry for a bit. This is how I do this helmet, by the way. Only I just do black. But I'm trying mixing in a bit of copper, metallic copper, just to see here. Okay, let that go for a bit. Let that dry for a bit. See how it works. Hey, Steve. But yeah, it's snowing today and it's not that cold out, which is really bad because it's showing me how badly insulated my garage is. Because I'm driving down the street and everyone's house is covered in snow on the roof, and my house is, but my garage isn't. So I am losing a ton of heat through my ceiling in here. I really got to get that ceiling insulated this winter. What are you? You are plates for the mount. I don't need you. That was loud. You're a thing of grace. I will keep you. You never know when you need grease. When I retire. Ooh, an e-stop. Okay, I'm just gonna spend the rest of the stream hitting this, so make sure you subscribe, and give some subs, because this is the rest of the stream right here. Fidget toy. Hey, it's not a fidget toy. My fidget toy is downstairs, and by my fidget toy I mean my LGT screwdriver. 3D printing handbook. Again, if Prusa came out with these before smartphones, we would all have these in our bathrooms. Lemon pledge. More grease. There's a bunch of cool stuff weathering on his daily build. Oh, I know. I've been watching. The thing is, the plan for this helmet is I'm trying to do the whole suit. For those that don't know, I'm trying to do the entire suit. I printed it all a year ago, and then it sat in a box, and now I'm finally finishing it. So that's how I'm going to start the video for this. It's going to be me going, oh yeah, I forgot about that. But anyways, TLDR, I want a base finish that I can do on the entire suit, and then I'm going to go into more detail. So for example, this isn't the finished look of the helmet. This is the base look of the helmet. So all this is spray paint. Like literally the silver is just spray paint, which is Rust-Oleum titanium silver, this stuff. It's literally this stuff. So you spray paint it with this, you let it dry. You have to let it dry, okay? Like let it dry overnight, let it set for like a day or two. And then you just use black acrylic paint and water. And then I use a brush to like brush it in all the nooks and crannies. And then I just use a paper towel and just blot it all over. And you get this like, it's not a hammered finish, but the look I'm going for this, for those that don't know Fallout lore, power armor in the game is like 200 years old, depending on which game you play. It's all made pre-war. The bombs fell in 2076. And the games take place in like 2130 or like to like what, 22 something. So it's been a while. So the whole look I'm going for is, this is old, but it's been sitting in like a warehouse. So it's like, it's discolored, but it's not like exposed to the elements. So I'll probably put a little rust on it at some point, but at least this finish is a pretty easy to do finish for the entire thing at once. So the plan is basically do the whole armor like that, and then later on go in once it's all kind of together, and it's like, because this is standalone. For like the boots, I have to build whole boots and everything. Like I have to bake stuff other than the printed parts. So the plan is to basically try and get the whole suit as much done as possible doing this, and then go in and do finer details later once everything's kind of together and I get an idea of how I want it to look. This is still dry. You know what? I'm going to dry you faster in front of the fan. There you go. I have a little heater here. What's the best Fallout? Personal preference. We can argue to the end of death, or the end of time. Most people are probably going to say, for the diehards, New Vegas. New Vegas has like the best story because it's so open-ended. It really takes advantage of the fact that, let's be honest, Bethesda are pretty good at making worlds. They're crap at stories. Looking at you, Star Citizen, or whatever, not Star Citizen, Starfield. So Bethesda make really good games where it's like, I'm just gonna wander around and whatever happens, happens, but their stories kind of suck. So you take that kind of world building, and then you actually put a decent kind of story and writing in, and oh, hey, New Vegas. So yeah. Cup of Allen keys, anyone? But I will say, I do like Fallout 4's like gameplay loop. The gameplay loop for Fallout 4, I think, is a bit better. The problem is it's overly simplified. Like they take away a lot of the RPG out of it. And that's kind of been a trend with a lot of games now, is you take the R out of the RPG and it just becomes an action game with some chat choices or, you know, some text choices you can make that don't really affect much. That's kind of what I don't like. Best to start. It doesn't matter which one you start with. They're all pretty much standalone. Some of them do have references to, a lot of them have references to other games, but pretty much every Fallout game is its own thing. You don't need to start on a specific one. Although I will say, like, if you start with the newer ones and then try to go back to the older ones, how old the older ones are will hit you pretty quickly. Slug slime. You need to get back. Big Jano. Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Why can't I read? There we go. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Not as bad as I thought. Only 273 hours. I don't think that counted right, because I'm pretty sure I have more hours in the game, but I don't know if it counts offline. Yeah, 1 and 2 haven't aged the best. Like, if you're okay with a top-down isometric game, they're not too bad. But Fallout 1 and 2 have not aged as well as some of the newer ones. Like, the thing is, a lot of the newer ones only really work once you, like, for New Vegas and 3, you pretty much have to, like, mod the heck out of them. Yeah, 573 hours. Yeah. I thought I had more, honestly. You're at 987. Whew. The problem is, here, let me, I don't have any of the images, because everything's on the other computer. I don't think you can see your, yeah, because I don't have it installed on here. So I can't see my community hub? No. Yeah, my achievements. I have most of the achievements in the game. I've earned every achievement in the game, but I haven't, because I started playing with mods. So, like, beating the game on tactician difficulty. So beating the game on tactician, I've done it. The problem is I had mods, and the mods, when you're playing with mods, you don't get achievements. So that kind of sucks. I will say the mods I were using were more cosmetic mods and balancing mods. So, like, I like playing Dragonborn, but Dragonborn suck in Baldur's Gate 3 because their passives are crap. Their racials are crap. So I play with a mod that gives them dark vision, and like what else? Dark vision, and I think like an extra weapon attack on crits or something. But it's one of the like built-in mods. So it's one of the mods you can get through the mod window. So it doesn't really break the game, because the fun thing is a lot of the mods for Baldur's Gate are literally just adding stuff from D&D. So they're adding classes and races from D&D and abilities from D&D that are already in D&D, like the tabletop game. And since Baldur's Gate is D&D essentially, it doesn't actually break stuff adding those kind of things to the game, because you're literally just adding compatible stuff into the game. So it actually works pretty good. But the problem is, once you put some mods on, like the moment you install any mod, it turns off achievements, because there's they added an honor mode to the game where if you die, you die, and you can't, well, you can keep playing, but it turns off honor mode. So basically one save permadeath run. And if you could, you know, use the Cheater's Ring mod, which gives you +20 to every ability and always roll a 20 on dice rolls, doing honor mode would be trivial. So. Path of Exile 2. I haven't played Path of Exile 2. I played Path of Exile 1 for a bit, but ARPGs are not my thing. So they're not really my thing. Maybe if I like, maybe it's like Helldivers, where like I played Helldivers, but I can only play Helldivers when I'm playing with people I know over voice chat. I can't do pugs. So maybe if I was playing with somebody, but I don't know. But yeah, I haven't really played PoE 2. Not my kind of game. Like, I even tried playing like Diablo 2 back in the day, and I just couldn't really get into it anywhere near as much as I did like StarCraft. I got achievements by it. Yeah, I know you could turn achievements back on, but I honestly don't care that much. Like, achievements on Steam don't really mean anything other than like, look at me, I got achievement. So I really don't care too much that I'm not earning achievements, essentially. It's like, okay, cool, whatever. Okay, I don't know what's all in here, so I'm just gonna save this whole box. What are you? Ooh. Break chain. I'm trying to get this desk cleaned off so I can move the helmet onto here so I can have two things going at once. ARPGs take a while. Rogue Trader. I know it's not an ARPG. I watched a video on it yesterday. I watched Action Man did a video on it, and then I saw Thor was doing a sponsored stream on it today. So I was watching it a bit on Twitch before going live, and I might give it a try. We'll see. Because I like the setting of Warhammer. If you like 40K, it's a must play. Yeah, the Ackman one. I watched the Ackman one. He's a surprisingly balanced React creator, I want to say, compared to some of the other ones. Don't always agree, but if you find a creator that you agree with everything they say, why are you watching a creator that says everything you want him to say? Where's the fun in that? Did play? No, I didn't play PoE 2. I only played PoE 1. I'm not gonna go buy a brand new game that I might not play. Rogue Trader is amazing. Is it? How's the story? Like, because here's the thing: Baldur's Gate broke me. Okay, Baldur's Gate broke me because now I compare every RPG and like character interactions and like to Baldur's Gate. So if I'm playing a game and like the world is flat and my characters are like, I'm like, as long as the writing's good and the characters interact well, I'm okay. Runs in BG3 were messed up. Try playing a dogmatic run in Rogue Trader. Oh, I have beaten the game. I have done a full Embrace Dark Urge playthrough of Baldur's Gate. I have done that. Literally ending the world. I have done that in that game. I'm actually kind of annoyed. Is there a way to sync your thumbnails? Because I took a bunch of screenshots while playing the game, but it didn't save any of them. Where is it? Yeah, like here. Yeah. So there's like a couple bad endings for Baldur's Gate, but this is like the full-on like overlay. There you go. Yeah, like the full-on Embrace Dark Urge. Like, also, I don't care what anyone says, the armors in Baldur's Gate are drippy AF. Like, Larian popped off with armor design in that game. A lot of BG3's combat encounters were quite annoying. You have to approach the combat more serious, I think. Baldur's Gate is Dungeons and Dragons, with some changes, like the whole setting the ground on fire and throwing people off ledges. That's a Larian thing. That's not really a thing in D&D. But it plays like D&D. So if you expect it to play like D&D, it works like D&D. And the thing with D&D, you kind of have to cheese it. You have to acknowledge the fact you're cheesing it. And you kind of want to play broken builds. And because it works with the game. I got a wood bowl. Paladin is overpowered. It is. That's the one playthrough I want to do. I haven't actually finished a full playthrough. I've done, okay. How many playthroughs of Baldur's Gate have I done? I've done a couple. So my first one was like my very first playthrough. I played on the easiest difficulty because, fun fact, I like playing games on easy difficulties at first, especially for the first playthrough. So that way I can enjoy the story and not have to worry about not knowing all the mechanics right away. And then I go through and play it on a harder difficulty if I enjoy the story. Baldur's Gate, you either played on the hardest difficulty or you played on story mode, essentially. There's no in between, in my opinion. But anyways, what was I saying? My very first playthrough, I played generic good guy. Like I did, you know, some role playing, but I think I romanced Karlach. I was a good ending, and that was like before the epilogue and everything. And then I did like another playthrough romancing Lae'zel, and then I did another one where like I did like a bunch of them where I never made it past Act 2. And then I did my like full big bad evil one. And that one I ended a couple times. I did a save state. I did a save before it splits at the end of doing the evil path, where you embrace Baal and be ballin', or you don't be ballin', but you still are evil. So you take over the world for yourself instead of for daddy. So I've done both of those. I'm gonna save you. But Paladin is broken because the problem with Baldur's Gate is you kind of want to play as a character who's the face. One thing you have to realize is you play as a team. So it is okay if your main character sucks at combat. They don't have to be the best at combat, because you always have 3 other people with you, and everyone's the same in combat. Like, it's not like your character receives hidden buffs or anything. The main character, your character that you play as, is just another character. They play by the same rules as everyone else. So it's very tempting to make your character like the main tank or the main DPS or whatever, or the main healer, but you don't have to. But what you do kind of need, which kind of sucks, is charisma. Because Baldur's Gate, you talk a lot. And if your character sucks at talking, you're going to fail a lot of stuff, and it's going to like limit you in a lot of ways. You can get around it. But it's kind of annoying. You went down the bear route. I'll be honest, Helsing is not that fleshed out. I did not like Helsing. Halsin is Will got more party time than Halsin in any of my playthroughs. Halsin, I don't even recruit half the time. He just sits at camp. Halsin's best job in the game is getting kidnapped by Orin in Act 3. There we go. This is literally fresh off a printer, quick coat of silver spray paint, and then a black wash with some copper mixed in. So yeah, ignore the blue, obviously. If I were to do this properly, I would print it in like a gray or something, so it wouldn't show up as much. So this would be kind of cool to do a that'd be kind of cool. The problem is you would have to figure out a way of attaching multiple sheets together, and also have it like, because you would need to adjust it to make it fit, like to do a whole tunic of it. It'd be cool to have a whole tunic of it. And then also you'd have to have it all going the same way. Like it has to fall down, because if you have it fall up, it doesn't work as good. It has to fall down. but it would be kind of cool. Actually, yeah, the blue does kind of give it a nice look. Now that I'm looking at it on my screen instead of looking at it in person. It does kind of work pretty good. Spray painting would be annoying. You'd have to like hang it upside down to spray into the nooks and crannies. But yeah, there. So it's very easy to get a metallic, a tarnished metallic finish on a 3D print. You just need it to, in a print like this, you don't even have to do post-processing because the layer lines, focus, the layer lines add to it. So you don't want to post-process this. This is how you want. Arise, ye tarnished. Hey, it's a Keychron. They gave me an affiliate link to use. Like Keychron's like, hey, we want to send you a keyboard. I'm like, I'm not a keyboard channel. I'm a 3D printing channel. And they're like, it's okay, we'll send you a keyboard and here's an affiliate link. And I'm like, cool. And then I never used it. So thank you, Keychron. They're like, just show it off in a stream. And I showed it off in a stream. I'm like, okay. They're like, okay. And I'm like, I'm not going to put like an affiliate link in every stream for a keyboard. What time are we at anyways? Oh, 12:20. Okay. Make a cod piece. I might end up using something like this for a part of the power armor because when I get to the boot is going to be, there's going to be so much I have to hide. Because the problem is like for the, I'm not a perfectionist, but certain things annoy me on cosplay and like whatnot. And the biggest one is the fact that like you have these big hulking pads and then you can see right through into like the guy underneath the suit. So it's like, no, you want to hide like all the gaps. So I got to use like rubbers and whatnot in like the knee joints and whatnot to hide my body. And it's like, just to put it all in perspective, I've started working on some of the other stuff. Bambu. Like, just to put it in perspective, just a little perspective here. Make some room. Okay, so here's the toe cap. Here's the shin guard. Oh wait, sorry. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Heel guard. Shin guard. This is the boot. Oh, and there's a back part to this too. So I have to like make this one entire assembly that's one unit. Like, because I want to put the boot on in one boot. Like, I don't want to have to like the Mando suit that I made. The Helldiver armor, I just only ever finished the helmet. And I'm not going to finish the rest of it anytime soon. I don't plan on it. But the problem with the power armor, with the Mando suit, it was easy. I put on a set of coveralls that were covered in Velcro. And everything just stuck to the Velcro. I put on a vest and the armor just Velcroed to the vest. The problem with the T-45 suit is I'm going to be about 6.5 to 7 feet tall in it. I'm 5'9". The helmet gives me, so let's see. So if I stand here, so the helmet gives me about another 2 inches. My head is about here. So the helmet gives me about another 2 inches. And then with the boots on and everything, I'm probably going to be like about here. So I'm going to be over 6. I'm probably 6'3", 6'4" is what I think it works out to. Because the boots are going to have like a 3 or 4 inch rise in it. And then also in the boot itself, I'm going to have a rise. I'm going to be on 3 to 4 inch stilts underneath the boot. And then I'm going to be pulling a DeSantis and have inserts in my boots to also give me like another inch or 2. And I have to do that because of the whole geometry. Because this is the thing you don't realize. Or I didn't realize at first. I printed everything unmodified. So the scale for everything is 1:1. So I basically downloaded the files and printed them. I did that because I want the entire suit to be in proportion. The problem is with a lot of these cosplays is if you scale it to your body, things go out of proportion because the models in the game aren't scaled to a human body, arm span, leg span, stuff like that. So essentially, this is this big, but I still have to have my knee here. My knee has to be here for this to work. So I can't have my knee here. So I can't, you know, have this right now. If I line this up, like if I'm sitting on the ground, my foot on the ground, okay, and I line this up, my knee is halfway up my shin. So my knee is here. I need to bring my knee up to here. So that's all what I have to compensate for. Which basically is going to involve, do I have one? Oh, I got a mock-up here. I did a test mock-up, make sure it works. This isn't what I'm going to do because it's too heavy, but essentially, cheap rubber boot, and then that. So I've got this, and then I have an insole in the boot. I got a package. Oh, thank you, little man. We can't open this because it's mommy's gift, I think. Okay.
Why?
It's a gift from mommy for Christmas, so we can't open it.
Oh.
Okay? No, I'm going to hold on to it. Did you have a good day at school? Okay. At least I think it's a gift for you. Let's open the box. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is because you're going to spoil it, or my wife's going to watch the stream and spoil it for herself. But I just want to make sure it is her Christmas, or part of her Christmas gift. It is. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. But yeah, so just here. So actually, I can show you roughly because I measured this all out. So let's put the helmet on and I will show you how tall I will be. So let's put the one boot on. Because this has the riser in it. Yeah, this has the riser in it already, yeah. So, okay, so here's how tall I am normally. I'm 5'9". I'm standing up straight on my normal foot. Put the helmet on. So for reference, I'm lined up with, I don't know, the top of that printer. Put the helmet on, and then, yeah. So I'm about this tall with everything. I might be about an inch taller, we'll see. I might shim it out a bit, but yeah. So I think it's like 6'3" or 6'4". But essentially, it's just a, this is just a temporary setup I did during the summer just to test the spacing on everything. I'm not going to use plywood, it's heavy. And as you can see, I literally just drove screws into the boot. But this is just like knee foam that you use for like landscaping and a board. So I'm going to use lighter stuff. And then on the inside, I got this. So this gives me another inch of heel. Although I might not go that high because it's actually kind of uneven. Like it's, I don't know how ladies do it with the high heels, but we'll see. So yeah, I might put this like under there. So I can shim up stuff. I got room to adjust stuff. So. Is it hard to walk? Oh, it's gonna be hard to walk. I'm gonna be wearing like 40 pounds of armor. Like all the printed stuff, like, do I have my scale out here? Hey, hon, yeah. Can you grab me the scale, the digital scale? Thank you. Like, it's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be heavy. I'm not gonna be running in this suit. I would like to get it done in time for like something like Murph, or I want to bring it somewhere to show it off, because like the Mando suit, I've only ever brought it to East Coast Rep Rap Fest once, then I wore it for Christmas. That's all I did with it. This I would like to have it set up so that I can actually like show it off. Ooh, a V1 linear rail. That's always good. Or lead screw. That's always good. There we go.
Okay, you ready? She's going out back.
Going out back? Okay. Have fun.
Well, he's...
Oh, he's going out. Okay. Okay. So just to put it in perspective, just so you get an idea, the helmet weighs right now, and this is without the battery in it, 2 kilograms. It's 1,998 grams. So this is a 2 kilogram helmet. This weighs more than my Kevlar helmet when I was in the Army. So this is 2 kilograms right here. Okay. This is just a helmet. This is just a helmet. Like, where's that big shin guard piece? The shin guard weighs... Yeah, this is a kilogram. This is 1 kilogram right here. So it adds up real quick how heavy this thing's gonna be. And this is without like all the foam, the paint, the Bondo, the straps, screws, mount points, filler, like, it's gonna be heavy. Luckily, the way I'm trying to make the suit is more, the Mando suit, everything was just hanging off the overalls. So I put on a set of overalls, and everything just Velcro to the overalls. So it wasn't too bad. This, I want to make it so that I can wear it. Like it's more a suit of armor. So like I want to have the boots be a standalone thing. I step into the boots. I want to have like the thighs and the waist part be its own piece, because I want to be able to put this on by myself. So what I would like is like put on the waist piece with the thighs, step into the boots, put the chest piece on, put the helmet on, and then put like the arms on or something. So that way I can get into it myself. Well, have you seen the beside, like, 1 second here. One second here. No, I'm not going to sign up for Reddit. I have a Reddit account, but I'm not going to log in all the time. Where is it? Yeah, like, just to put it in perspective, this is, if you don't know Fallout, they did a TV show. This is how big the T60 suits are on the show. The umbrella is a mod, I believe, that the user installed. But yeah, so these suits are full suits. There are people in these suits in the show. But these suits are massive because these are Fallout 4 scaled. Also, this is the T60. I'm doing the T45. But you can see, like, this is the stuff that's going to be a problem for me. Like, yeah, the armor's fine, but see, like, all this little gap work here, like these. This is the stuff I don't like seeing in these suits. Is, like, all these little gap work. So I gotta have to, like, fill all this, like, these joint areas with, like, a rubber or something to, like, hide it all. That's why I want to have, like, basically the knee joints will be a cut point. I want the waist with the thighs to be one whole piece, essentially, so that I can hide all this pre-built, and then have the chest go over, maybe have like the upper arm be part of the chest or something. Like, I want to try and make it so that I can put the suit on myself not very easily, but at least I could put it on myself. But also it hides me in the suit, because I want the suit, essentially the end goal would be, honestly, my perfect end goal was when the suit's done, I could build like a PVC skeleton at a pipe, and I can have the suit on it and it looks like somebody's standing in the suit. I would love to do that. That's something I would love to do, is have that be a thing, and then that way I could set it up in the basement or something somewhere, or if I bring it to like an event or something, I can have it there. So I would like it to be its own thing. Why do I have so much flippin' GT2 belt? How many kilos of filament we need? Oh, I've got it all printed. I printed it all last year. I just been sitting on it all year because I started working on it and realized I bit off way more than I could chew with it. And now I'm kind of getting back into it going, okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. I've got an idea, blah, blah, blah. Build a thing from, like, no, that's not Fallout 3, that's Fallout 4. So the thing is, Fallout 3 verse 4 power armor. So the thing is, the difference is the games. In Fallout 3, power armor is smaller, much smaller. Because in Fallout 3, the power armor, this is T45. You could tell T45 because of the knee pads. That's the easiest way to look. The Fallout, this is just person size. But in Fallout 4, there's a suit under the suit. So the Fallout 4 power armor, like, there you go. There's a Fallout, this is the same suit of armor in Fallout 3 and Fallout 4. So you could see they're much bigger in the Fallout 4. So what I'm trying to do is, I'm trying to do an in-between. So like, it's my real hands are the hands, but I'm also stilted up. So essentially I'm gonna have long legs, essentially. Why do I have the Mass Effect 2 Collector's Edition steel back out in my garage? I have all the DVDs and the manual. Anyone want to activate it? I'm pretty sure it won't work. There you go. In the bin. There's no point keeping this. In the bin. In the bin. In the bin. Mass Effect cosplay. I would love to do an N7 cosplay. We'll see. I really... Here's the thing. I don't really have a plan for my channel. If you guys don't know, my channel is just me messing around doing stuff with the camera on, live streaming. That's it. It's obviously a lot of 3D printing stuff, but I don't want it to just be 3D printing stuff. That's why I rebranded. If I have the time, the resources, I would love to do more cosplay stuff. I would love to do more cosplay stuff on the channel. We'll see how these next few videos go. But the last time I tried doing new stuff on the channel, I did some FPV stuff like 2 years ago on the channel, and it did not go over well. It didn't do too well. So that's kind of the problem. It's like, I want to do this, but if it doesn't work, I can't. I do have a mortgage. So it's one of those things, unfortunately. Woo. It's the spicy Nintendo pillow. What are you? Big fan. I will keep you though, because you're an LDO fan. The episode of most Mass Effect pieces. Yeah, and also the Mass Effect armor, you don't need a 3D print. A lot of the Mass Effect armor, 1 second here. Mass Effect armor. So if you look at the Mass Effect armor, obviously, okay. Floor foam mat. You basically just use the foam floor mats and cut them up because you already got the texture on it. So you use the foam. You don't have to 3D print it. The only thing you would probably want to print is the helmet. But the actual suit itself, you do not need to 3D print. And I personally wouldn't. Also, this foam. When you get printers, a lot of them come with this kind of foam. Keep it. It's really good for like spacers and like foaming stuff out on the helmet. I use this stuff a lot in the Mando suit to bulk the armor out so it would sit off the body a bit more. I just use like a layer of this stuff. So don't throw that stuff out. It will come in handy. The Voron guy. I know people keep calling me the Voron guy, but we choose who we. I am not a number. I'm a man. What is this? Was it PLA? Gruesome at PLA. Wow. What are you? A motor. Ooh, what are you? Fetus. What is in the box, Fetus? Nothing. Oh, a nozzle. Keep the nozzle. Okay, keep the wires. Yeah, there we go. What are you? 0.4 nozzle with a spacer? Ooh, I'll take it. Where are you? You're broken. Why do I still have a slice box? In the bin. In the bin. Actually, are you part of purple? No, you're not. Bin. Bin. Oh! Another black rubber ducky. Let's see here. Those are going no yeah, they're copper plated nozzles. Ah, there's some blue tape. I was wondering where I had some. Wondering where that back went. Paper towels. Ah, here we go. COVID tests. These expired? I think they're expired. Manufactured, expired. Yeah, they're expired. There's my burner phone if I have to install a Bambu app on my computer. Burner phone. What are you? What are you? Ooh, more retirement grease. Ah, a fine addition to my collection. God, so many USB cables. Right now, I just have this rat's nest of cables on here, and I don't want to go through them, but I have to. It's like, okay, USB cables. Let's get the USB cables cleaned up. Where are you? There you go. These, go buy these. They're Velcro zip ties, essentially. But you can get like 100 of these for like $5 on Amazon. And they're great for like wires and whatnot. What's retirement grease? Oh, sweet summer child. Sweet summer child. You do not know the elegance and the beauty that is retirement grease. I feel sorry that your generation has missed out on that. You're just a little guy. Why do I have rails? Why do I have so many rails? I've got a knot. How do you not know what retirement grease is? Seriously, do they not teach you kids these things nowadays? Are kids these days that uncultured that they don't know about the retirement grease? I swear. Who's raising you kids? I have an ungodly amount of these. The C14 or C13, whatever the computer plug that we use for powering printers. I have 50 of these in my house, all over the place, and I refuse to throw them out because it's like I might need one of them. I know I don't need this because I've already grabbed like 5 of these off the shelf and put them in the bin that already has 10 of them. And guess what I'm going to do with this? In the bin. Because every printer comes with one. Ooh, Wi-Fi antenna. Put that in the... Ever heard of retirement rates? It's a Simpsons thing. Homer decides to collect grease because he finds out like he can sell grease, so he like gets smart and he tries to like. I'm trying to reference a Simpsons episode that was like probably older than some of my audience, but anyways, Homer becomes like a grease baron selling grease, and he tries to steal a bunch from the school cafeteria, and Willie finds out, and he's like, "Ah, my retirement grease." And then he gets lunch lady Doris to grease him up so he can go chase Homer through the ducts of the school. You had to be there. You had to be there. And yes, that was a Mighty Car Mods reference. Mighty Car Mods, I think, is like the oldest YouTube channel I still watch. Like, in terms of like, I've been subbed to Mighty Car Mods. Oh God, how long? 1 second here. I can tell you which one it was. 1 second here. Mighty Car Mods. Videos. Oldest. I subbed to Mighty Car Mods around here. Around these videos. So 16, I have been subbed to Mighty Car Mods for like 16 years. Like, yeah, it was like around these, like these early videos, I subbed to them. Was around this point. Like, I remember the fake versus like these ones when they're like, yeah, all these videos like 15 years ago. Yeah. And they're still around and still kicking it. Ah, there's one of my scales. Perfect. I was wondering where that went. But yeah, no, they're them, LTT, who else? Philip DeFranco. Like, I'm still subbed to a bunch of those old OGs from back in the day. And I love those channels because a lot of them are still around doing exactly what they did before. They just have a bit more of a budget. Like, Mighty Car Mods, for the most part, still does what they used to do. They just have a budget now. And those are the channels I like. Versus whatever the hell Mr. Beast became. What are we at? Snowflake tastes like fish sticks. See, I would make the joke, the South Park fish sticks joke. But I'm afraid somebody wouldn't get that joke. And I don't want to deal with that. What are these? Oh, Fata sent me a bunch of pins. Okay. I linked it in the Discord. Okay. One second. One second. Because here's the thing. I could show you the clip, but I can only show you 8 seconds of it. I think I can only show you like 8 seconds of it.
You're not from Scotland at all. Ah, don't be daft. I was born in what the? My red diamond grease! No!
I can only show like that little bit. Otherwise, we'll get DMCA'd. I probably still will get DMCA'd. I screwed up last stream. Hopefully this stream I didn't do it. So last stream I was playing the Christmas music, the lo-fi Christmas music, and I really screwed up because last stream I didn't have this button clicked, which means it played through the playlist and then it went to another Christmas playlist, and I didn't realize that. So I looked at my stream after, and I got 15 copyright notices. And they all take place like after an hour and 45 minutes into the stream after that soundtrack ran out. So needless to say, last stream won't be making any money off of AdSense because I'm not going to go through one at a time and cut out the music on every single scene. Is the Schlatt stuff? I don't know if the Schlatt Christmas stuff is. By the way, Schlatt got pipes. Schlatt got pipes. But I don't know, because like I know when he did a cover of one of the songs, and it got DMCA'd, so he had to like get all original orchestral music for it. But I don't know if that is copyrighted. So, and for the record, it's not like I got an actual copyright strike. Basically what happens most of the time you actually don't get a strike if you have copyright and stuff on your channel, unless you really goofed and like uploaded an entire movie kind of thing. But essentially most of the time what you get is they just claim AdSense. So the video goes up normally, but it just, you either lose a portion of revenue or all revenue to AdSense, which, you know, if I was fully dependent on AdSense would suck, but like a one-off stream losing it, I'm not super concerned. I mean, it sucks, but it could be a lot worse. The cost of doing business on this platform, unfortunately. I think these are the parts for the pistol, the Nerf pistol. Warranty policy sucks. Everything that can fall is consumable. That's because a 3D printer is a consumable. Pretty much everything on the printer is a wear item. It's nature of the beast. 3D printers are nowhere near as like, they're a CNC machine. A 3D printer is a CNC machine. If you didn't know. So yeah, there's a motion system. There's, you know, the Bowden tube is a wear item. Like 3D printers wear. I just want to throw this out. You know what? Save the USB. I don't even need all these I'm gonna save the USB. You know what? No, nope. Just chuck it. Whatever. Chuck it. Oh, hey, a Logitech camera. Oh, this is the dead one. Chuck it. Just chuck it. I'm gonna go through and like organize. It's like, do I need? No. Garbage. Just get rid of it. End of year. New year, new me. And by new year, new me, I mean I'm gonna actually organize my stuff somewhat this year, hopefully. Keep it clean, and I don't gotta do this again. Garbage. What are you? You are 4-wire USB cable. That's already been pre-spliced. Lee Smith gifted a community membership. Cheers and appreciated. The stream today, we probably are going to end a little earlier. Just wifey's going to work. And I got some stuff to do before she heads out. So we're going to do the giveaway at 1:15. So if you haven't entered for your chance to win some POLYMAKER filament, link in the video description. Lee Smith gifted 2 community memberships. Cheers and appreciated. Thank you. Ooh, forbidden cable. No, I ain't. I know. I want to get this area at least clean so that way I can have like, because like the original plan today was to work on the V2, the Gloop V2. And then I came out here this morning. I'm like, I have no room because the problem is like I have 2 ongoing projects. I got this, the helmet, the power armor, and then I have building a 3D printer. And both of them have their own complete stuff that I'm using. It's not like I'm building 2 printers and I can keep my tools out. It's like, no, a completely different set of tools and equipment and everything. And it's like, I need room to swap between these 2 things. And yes, I know I have the basement, but the basement isn't for building. The basement is for just like showing off and whatnot, like printing shields and whatnot. So I'm like, you know what? We'll clean today. Today we'll have a cleaning organization day, and then tomorrow night we'll have a nice relaxing build stream. We'll have a beer. We'll build a printer, And if we run late, we run late because it's a Saturday night. That's another reason that I wanted to, because today was going to be a shorter stream. And in the new year, over the Christmas break, streams will be whatever time they end up being. But in the new year, we should be back, hopefully within a week or two. And then in the new year, we should be back on the normal schedule. The schedule has been modified so far this year. Normally, the streams go 2 to 5 or 11 to 2. I've had to shift that by like half an hour start times and end times. Hopefully, we're going to be back to the regular start and end times a week or two into the year. Hopefully. So we'll see. Basement is for dwelling. Well, no, the basement, I have a studio set up in the basement, but it's mostly just set up for, it's a cleaner room, essentially. I don't have like, all my tools aren't down there. I brought them all out here. See, another cable. So. I will be back in 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes. Sorry about that. I'm back. He left us. He left us. It's okay. The baby's not here, so hopefully you all behaved, right? You all behaved? Ooh. Where's the baby? Actually, I don't know where the baby is. I gotta find... I saved the baby. It's on my hard drive somewhere, but I gotta add him. Let me... Image. Where is he? Network. Tower. Nope. Tower. 3D. Oh God, where is the baby? Standards. View. Oh no. Where is? I don't know where the baby's at. That's the problem. I don't know where it's at. I gotta find it again. I don't know where he's at. Anyways. Kickstarter exclusive backer. Oh my God. Exclusive benefits like first dibs, exclusive offers, and proper product support. That's gonna go really good for my Tico. I still have the Tico manual. Really forgot I had the Tico manual. I still have the Tico. Oh, it's behind the Big True Tech box. Stay safe. Yeah. I still have the Tico manual. I gotta keep this thing. Don't want to lose it. There. Oh, yeah. Fancy pants with the Tico. Yeah. I mean, if you think it's fancy, the Tico. What are you? I have a remote for my heater? Okay. That's good to know. Okay, Allen key. Keep the Allen keys. Wires, keep these. My mommy says I'm special. What do we got in here? We got a PLO8 probe. That's dead. PLO8 probes. Who uses PLO8 probes? In today's day and age, really? 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 USB cable. Never have enough USB cables. What are you? You're garbage. You're garbage. Anything in here worth keeping? You're garbage. It's like when a kid cleans his... I mean, I'm finding stuff I didn't even know I had. Like, behold, wire. I'm gonna keep that. Nightlight and 3D printed demonstration model combined with the TV. I mean, it does make a nice nightlight. It does make a nice nightlight. Let's see here. Let me just, before we end the stream, let me just see if there's any yapping points to go over. Is there any other 3D printer news that we could talk about? I know like Shapeways bought Thangs, which I kind of figured was going to happen. Vizna, for those that don't know, Vizna is like the parent company of Thangs, just like partnered with Palantir, which is a massive, what is Palantir? It's like a massive AI data harvesting company by Peter Thiel buddies or something. I don't know. big brother type stuff. Anyways, so I kind of figured that, you know, with that being part of, you know, a defense contractor essentially, that Fangs would probably spin off from FISNA, and I kind of figured that was going to happen when I heard that first news. So it looks like it did happen. That's business for you. Trying to save as many random screws I can find on here. Do I earn extra revenue from long videos, past streams of YouTube Premium? Yep. How it works is essentially when you pay for YouTube Premium, a chunk of your subscription gets split among all your views. Okay. So if you have YouTube Premium, when you watch a video from a content creator, essentially what happens, I will get more money from your share of your YouTube Premium than I would from the AdSense that I would normally get if you didn't have YouTube Premium. So I make more money off a video off AdSense because there are more people that don't have YouTube Premium. But those that do have YouTube Premium, I make more per view, essentially. Okay? That's basically how it works. So if you have YouTube Premium and you watch my video, I will make more pennies for that view than if you didn't. But I still make more overall from YouTube AdSense than Premium because more people have Premium or have ads, don't have Premium essentially. So, as Victor said, what Clipper extensions the VVD is going to use? As far as I'm aware, as of right now, it's just macros. It's all just macros. It may require some stuff for like cutters or whatnot, but for the most part, essentially it works just off macros. So yeah, you know what, do this the easy way. Everyone should buy Premium. Technically I would say yes, I would make more money, but here's the thing. If you just sub to the channel with the $2 a month, I will make more off one person doing that than 10 or 100 people with Premium watching a video. If you want to support the channel, the easiest way to do it is like just become a $2 member or give memberships to others. Like literally the ROI on that is infinitely better than just becoming a YouTube Premium member and letting my videos play all night on your computer. Like yeah. I'm throwing out, I'm at the point now where I'm just like, yeah, no, in the bin. You love Premium? Well, here's the fun thing about Premium. I just run an ad blocker. I run an ad blocker. You guys know why I run an ad blocker. Because freaking the first time I use a computer without an ad blocker, I click spyware. So, yeah, use an ad blocker. I mean, if you can't use an ad blocker, then you can't, is what it is. But if you can, I would say use it. Ooh. Save you. All right. Or no, this might be the dead cable. I don't trust that cable. I don't trust that cable. Why do I have... Oh, that's where my Himalayan pink salt went. I'm going to need you soon. Why do I have a barrel shroud? By the way, I found my thing in microfit. It was in the pile. Also, I have a glass. Why do I have a glass? Well, the problem with those fake ones surrounded by the real ones, I went so long without seeing the fake ones, I didn't realize it was a fake one. That's what got me. Like, I knew it was fake. Ugh, that's disgusting. I knew it was fake. I knew it was fake. But it didn't click because I knew it was fake. I know that makes no sense, but basically, yeah. Battery's good in here? Yeah. Yep. Electronic earmuffs. If you ever do anything with a lot of noise, electronic earmuffs are your friend because they allow you to still hold a conversation and protect your hearing at the same time. So I use them in the shop here whenever I'm like sanding or something. Garbage, garbage. Ooh, a 50-watt DC to DC converter. That'll convert 12 or 24 volts to 5 volt, 10 amp. Nice. Because ad blockers don't work. Ooh, yeah, good point. Yeah, ad blockers don't work on TVs unless you do Pi-hole. Are you watching you throw out prints for tomorrow's build? No, all the stuff for tomorrow's build is in a box. Where people leave fake courier delivery notices on your... Oh yeah, that's a huge thing. Like QR codes are a huge like patent vector nowadays for scams and whatnot. Or just compromising your data and whatnot. Like, what was it? There was like an ad, like last year was like all the crypto ads on the Super Bowl. Was it? And like one of the ads was just straight up a QR code. And people are like, oh wow, a random QR code on my TV. Scan. It's like, you don't know where that goes. You don't know what it's doing. Like, it's... People wonder why I'm like, what is in here? I'm assuming this is... Oh yeah, this is water. I think this is black wash. This is my free milestone chat message. Congratulations, cheesy potato. Cheesy potato. Andrew gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers and appreciated. And this is your milestone. Now everyone's gonna go, this is my milestone chat. Tube. Okay. Pen. Ooh, another cable to cable connector. No, garbage, garbage. What are you? What are you? What are you? You're... I'm gonna keep you for now. I think I know what you are, but I don't know for sure. What's in here? Ender parts. Why do I have ender parts? Garbage. Garbage. Oh, these are all parts from the Prusa that I took apart. Yeah. And yeah, this is all parts from a Voron I took apart. Okay. You can all stay together in a bin, and I will put you on the floor for now. You will go in another bin at some point. Garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. Hey, COVID test. And that was the last time I had COVID. How many times on stream have I diagnosed myself with COVID now? Or I think we're up to 3 times. 2 or 3 times. See, this is fun. I'm making room over there, so now I can take everything from this table and put it on there and clean up. Oh, we're gonna do the giveaway now. Okay. Pantheon toolhead, don't lose that. Hi, Calvin. Well, Daddy's gonna go inside right now, so do you want to head inside and then Daddy will be inside in a little bit? Are you playing with the heater? You're getting warm. Okay, inside. The problem is my desk is like eye level with him, and he keeps bumping into it when he comes out here. Like, Calvin, no. Is there any reason to hang on to these Einzy boards or Rambo boards or whatever they are from Prusa? Like, I don't want to throw them out, but like, what can I do with these? Because like Prusas use their own connectors. I don't have the connectors. Like, I've got 2 of them. I don't know what to do with them. I'm gonna keep them, but like, print TPU corners for the table. Yeah. Okay, let's do the giveaway. Let's do the giveaway. So responses, published, no more. Link to sheet, create. Yeah, I really do not like the way they redid the sheets form for Google Docs, because now it takes like twice as long to do everything because everything's behind a button. It's so annoying. File, save. There we go. And marbles. Put my parts in the store. What store? I don't have a store. If you're talking to the merch store, that thing's just a web store. Like I don't have any actual control over that. Okay. Continue. Play. Let's see. Add names. Clear. Open. We have 284 entries. On thin ice because it's snowing out. What is it? 284? 284. It's snowing out. Go with on thin ice. YouTube is masking. I use Firefox with uBlock and I've had no issues. Okay, so how this works, if you win, you get a free spool of filament from POLYMAKER. But if I pick your name and you win, you also get a free hat. So good luck to... No. There wasn't anyone close to the middle. Let's go with this person right there. Wolf Pup. Wolf Pup, you're in the middle. If you win, you get a spool of filament from POLYMAKER and a free hat. Good luck, Wolf Pup. We only got 75 likes. Like the smash button, people. Oh. Well, 2 people just bipped it. Remember, exclamation mark zoom zoom makes you go faster. Exclamation mark gullible makes everyone else go slower. And if you like the smash button and are subscribed to the channel, it greases your ball up to make it go even faster. So, yeah. Okay, so now I can put the helmet over there. Well, in a minute, once I go through all this stuff. You know the screen got used a lot if it still has the frickin' protector on it. Where are you? Octopus board. Oop, let's go. Let's go. Oh, are we getting to near the end? We're getting near the end. Where is the end? Nobody wants to go on the up top route? Nobody goes on the up top. Oh. Rylan. Not Ryan, Rylan. Rylan, it's yours to lose now, Rylan. It's yours to lose now, buddy. It's yours to lose, Ryland. It's yours to lose. Oh, this, here we go. Justin Thursday, just in time. Snuck in at the end. Ryland 7th. Ooh, that was yours to lose. Congratulations, Justin. You have won yourself a spool of filament from POLYMAKER. You will get an email from me after the stream ends with information on how to collect your filament. Congratulations. Justin. How many Justins we got? There we go. There we go. Cool. So there we go there. So congratulations, Justin. Golf claps in chat. So I think we're gonna call it there. Did pretty good progress. Look. Actually, shoot, where'd the camera go? Mobile. Where's the camera? Where's? Oh. Are you under here? Oh, there you are. Haha. Hi. Look, I have room now. You know I have more stuff on here now. By the way, that chainmail came out really good. I'm really happy with that quick little... See what I mean? Like, you don't need to do a lot to give stuff life. You just need, like, paint and make it a little dirty. Voila. All you got to do. Okay. Just gonna get this form filled out quick, so Justin can get his filament. There we go. Okay, cool. So we're gonna call it there. So there will be a stream tomorrow. Tomorrow evening will be the last stream before Christmas. So tomorrow evening we'll get the Gloop V2 up on the bench, and we'll work on that for a bit. We'll have a little hangout stream, and then there probably won't be a stream. Let me pull up my calendar. So tomorrow there'll be a stream, and then there won't be another stream until next Friday, because we're not going to do a stream on Tuesday. That's Christmas Eve. Thursday we'll do a members only stream. So if you're a member of the channel, a Patreon supporter, if you find the Twitch and give the Twitch Prime, or if you luck out and somebody gives you a membership between now and the end of stream, you'll be able to hang out on the Thursday stream, and then we'll be back on Friday for something. And then maybe Saturday Saturday night will be like the state of the channel, pre-New Year's and Yap stream or something. And then I might do something on Twitch between now and then, just a fun little game stream or something. We'll see. Depends on how the holidays shape up, because I have no idea what's going on yet. But I gotta end it because the wife's gone and I can hear the little guy inside and he wants lunch. So hope you enjoyed the stream today. Shout out to POLYMAKER for the spool affiliate we gave away this stream and every stream. Links for all of them and more in the video description. Affiliate links don't cost you anything extra. Go a long way in supporting the channel. Buy some gamer subs. I think they have a sale on right now. Gamer subs. Let's pull it up here. I think they got a sale on right now. Yeah, man. If the website wants to load. Yeah, they do have a sale. There you go. Buy more and save more with gamer subs. Use code Canuck, save 10%. And you get all this cool stuff. Like, look at all the weeb stuff. But yeah, they got a sale going on right now. Go back. How do I go back? Go back. Go back. There you go. There you go. Free stuff. Buy gamer subs. Use my code. Link in the description. Do that. Anyways, and lastly, for those that donate to your channel, gifted memberships. Other game members of the channel yourself, I thank you. Not able to do the things I do, create the content I create. Without your continued support, you make it all possible. Call it there. I'm gonna go make my lunch for the little guy before he breaks something I can hear banging inside the house. Okay, goodbye. Enjoy your weekend. It's the holidays. Hope you got your shopping done. Bye.